Podcasting from beautiful Leesburg, Virginia. Welcome to the Music Educator podcast, bringing you tips, tricks, and practical advice that you can use tomorrow. Here's your host and fellow music educator, Bill Stevens.
Welcome once again to the Music Educator podcast. My name is Bill Stevens. I'm your host for today, and today we're going to discuss 9 approaches to care and protect marimbas. The marimba is a beautifully sounding mallet instrument, and sadly, many music educators do not possess the proper training and experience it takes to care and protect for this magnificent instrument. In Kevin's article, he shares and recommends approaches to how to care and transport the marimba. And in this article, we'll summarize and recognize the benefits of this proper use for the instrument. Let's learn about Kevin Lucas. And the content creator of this article, Kevin Lucas, was heralded by the Huffington Post in 2016 as the most talented percussionist since Leon Hampton, Ginger Baker, and Tito Puente. Mr. Lucas has been nominated for 38 music industry awards and has won the 2016 American Songwriter Award. Also, he has performed with the Madison Scouts Drum and Bugle Corps and earned the DCI Midwest Individuals Award in 1994 for keyboard percussion. Marimba care and protection. Number 1, do not use the marimba as a table. And it is critical not to allow students to place items on the marimba like a table. And most importantly, protect the instrument from food or soda, since it is the biggest culprit for damaging marimba bars. Teach students to respect mallet percussion instruments, and they will last through their expected lifetime. Number 2, oiling bars. Every month, the marimba's bars should be oiled. Bars that are not maintained will start to crack due to the lack of moisture. Try using Old English, which you can find at your local grocery store. Be sure to have your percussionist practice this process as a regular chore of maintaining a quality instrument. Number 3, buy cases. When you transport a marimba, it is guaranteed to get banged around in a van or truck. Spend the extra $1,000 on a case when you purchase the instrument to maintain its lifespan. Number 4, avoid assembled transportation. Kevin Lucas recommends avoiding transporting the assembled marimba. While the instrument is in this form, stress is on the frame itself. As a result of movement in the vehicle, the marimba will flex. Standardize a process with your volunteer helpers and students on how to disassemble and transport your marimba. Number 5, no cases? Wrap everything. If resources are limited and no cases are available, wrap everything in packing blankets. Kevin Lucas points out the students need to become aware of how many dents may result due to years of travel. Number 6, replace rubber washers. As a maintenance task, always replace a marimba's rubber washers. These are the rubber pieces that cover the metal parts of the rails. Use these between the bars and keep them from touching the metal when they are vibrating. Consequently, rubber washers help maintain the unwanted mechanical sounds that come from the marimba. Number 7, have a marching band frame built. Concert and marching band marimba frames use different frames. Consider building one for the marching field. And marching field frames are generally made of metal and have monster truck style wheels. If building a structure is not in the cards, consider purchasing one from a percussion manufacturer. They are built a bit pricey, but worth the investment. Number 8, replace marimba bars. And Lucas admits that now and then you'll have to replace these marimba bars. His recommendation is to call Century Mallet in Chicago at 773-248-7733. They will be able to refer you to the appropriate manufacturer or repair your marimba bars. Number 9, choose and use proper mallets. Always choose proper mallets for the instrument. Note that xylophone mallets will damage a marimba bar. Take the time to teach your students which mallets are appropriate for each keyboard instrument. Final thoughts. In conclusion, the marimba adds tremendous color to the performing ensemble. Be sure to protect it from the hazards of time, mistreatment, and transportation. In addition, be sure to schedule maintenance to ensure a quality life for your program's marimba. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for joining us today. Please check us out. If you haven't already downloaded the Apple or the Android app, please do so. It's available and it's free.
Thank you for listening to the Music Educator podcast for the latest tips, tricks, and practical advice you can use tomorrow. You can subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. Please visit the Music Educator blog at www.forthemusiceducator.com for additional posts and music education news. As always, join in the discussion and let your voice be heard by providing feedback at www.forthemusiceducator@gmail.com or leave a Google voicemail at 703-942-9883. We will see you on the next episode of the Music Educator podcast, and remember, music can change the world.